Hey guys, DM Philosopher here, match the name. Just going to go over the latest map pack I've done here today. So this is the Underdark Tunnels Part 3. So this sort of carries on from Parts 1 and 2. Anyway, let's just jump in and have a look at what this map has. So this is the dark gridded version. It also comes in a couple of other versions, as you'll see very soon. Basically this is a glorified crossroads. So you've got multiple ways into this map, from the left, top, right and bottom, you sort of have these sub chambers just to keep it a bit more interesting. So you've got a sort of an opening here as you lead through into the central sort of crossroads. The crossroads itself has got a sort of a ring of stalagmites, stalactites, whichever one they are, there's a lot of sort of mushroom growth around there. Stalagmites are formed with dripping lime-filled water as such, so it's obviously quite moist. And then we have a chamber off to the side here, so that's a dead end, but it's quite a large chamber, so definitely an opportunity for a good encounter there. You've got your exit there. Your right entrance has sort of got two chambers as they head in towards the main crossroads, so again more variety, and definitely you can use this for multiple encounters. Let's have a look at the other versions. So this is the dark gridless map. Here's the light gridded map, and just to show how the detail sort of scales as you get in closer, you might want to run an encounter just in this room here, so you'd only use this part of the map, which definitely means that you can use other parts of the map for other encounters. So for example, the characters come along here and there's some sort of creature or something in this chamber, and then likewise with the main crossroads as well, that can form its own spaces again. So definitely it's a large map. It's about 84 by 55 grid size, give or take. It's might be off by one or two, but yeah, so definitely a lot of opportunities for encounters. And here's the the light gridless version. Now my packs always come with a point of view shot, so just opening up with a oblique shot of the tunnels or the crossroads. And then we get into the characters' points of view. So we sort of come in from the left entrance here, and you can see how it opens up there, and you can see sort of that alcove there, and then we get in towards the main crossroad itself. Here is the top entranceway heading in, and we can see the crossroads, and then we get the left entrance in. And you can see it's sort of got this chamber that it opens up to, and you get a few shots of that from different angles, and then we head into the second chamber with the reverse shot there, and then we see the crossroads there, and we see an oblique angle of that crossroads, the sort of the ring of stalagmites, and again from there. And then we see the chamber, that large dead-end chamber. So this is sort of stepping its way through there, and yeah, so we get now to the light versions of the point of view shots. So it's exactly the same shots, just with a much brighter, with less shadows and darkness around the place. Now you might want to sort of show the light point of view shots to characters with dark vision, and the dark ones to characters without dark vision. That's sort of a nice way of using both point of view shots, so as to keep characters in the dark, so to speak. Pun intended, I suppose. Yeah, so these point of view shots, great for establishing space and direction and the layout of things, so that the characters can really sort of feel and see the dungeon or the Underdark tunnels through their character's eyes. And here's that dead end chamber just to tie it up with. So that is the Underdark Tunnels Part 3. I hope you enjoy that. I hope this can be a standalone map. It can be used with the others for extended play in the Underdark. Otherwise, I hope it just enriches your gameplay. So thanks for listening. You can find this on RPG Now, and I'll post a link to it underneath my video on YouTube. So thanks for listening, and happy gaming, people.